What is good with the YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it. Real Talk Boxing. It is a privilege and honor, and always a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people yet again. Jake Paul versus Andre August tonight, 7:30 Eastern, live on the Zone. I got to be honest with you guys. I didn't even know this fight was happening until yesterday, and I think that's how much steam Jake Paul is losing, slowly losing, in his whole professional boxing journey. August, a fight I've never heard of, fighter I've never heard of, and when I looked up the stats, excuse me, on this young man, I wasn't surprised. 35 years old, much older than Jake. Of course, he has a youth advantage, age advantage. And he's much shorter at 5'10", which he don't look 5'10" to me. I'm saying he's around 5'9". What you people have to understand is that, now that Jake has fought Fury, he can't go back to fighting influencers. I mean, the only big influencer fight that I think he would go back for is KSI. But I don't think that fight's going to happen. So he can't jump in professional and then jump out, unless it's an MMA fighter, to be honest with you. If it's an MMA fighter, with Jake preferably older or retired or whatever, I'm just being honest, y'all. Don't get mad at me. Then that's the only way he'll, step out of professional boxing realm. Jake Paul picks fighters for a reason. Okay, August has a record of 10 wins, 1 loss, and 5 knockouts, I do believe. And he's explosive. He mimics Mike Tyson, the peekaboo style. He's very aggressive, and he throws a lot of punches and bunches, combinations, and he throws shots with the intent to hurt you. He doesn't have one punch knockout ability, but he will break you down. If you get caught flush with 2 or 3 shots, then yeah, you get buzzed. But one thing that I noticed about August is that he can't punch on the go. He can't punch on the move. He has to be planted and at a standstill in order to shoot his shots. And I think that's one of the main reasons why Jake picked him. Also because of his age and because of his height. Of course, just being real, he picks fighters for a reason. All right. But I see Jake using that jab, utilizing the ring. Much like he did in the first half against Diaz. And but he just needs to be careful. If he decides to lay on the ropes or go toe-to-toe with August, I think he'll be in a lot of trouble, but I don't think he's going to do that. Is it a risk? I mean, of course it's a risk for Jake to fight this guy. He's been fighting professionally and fighting longer than Jake has. But again, there's a reason why Jake picks his opponents. I'll be surprised if August beats Jake. Sorry about that. But Jake knows what he's doing. All right? And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm not really that excited to watch that fight. The only reason why I even knew he was fighting is because I heard that Shadasia Green and Franchon Cruz was fighting at the co-main event. I think that fight should be the main event. These are 2 fighters that I really, really like. I really enjoy. Cruz has been talking a lot of trash and been throwing a lot of disrespect towards Green. I remember in one face-off, man, she told Green, I'm more man than you. And Green said, I'm not trying to be a man. And Cruz said, I can't tell. And Green says, I'm a woman. And Cruz said, I still can't tell. And also, she's throwing a lot of disrespect towards her. Green's being as respectful as she possibly can. But how I think that fight's going to play out, I think, Cruz is durable. She was, her last fight was against Marshall. And she lost her undisputed titles to Marshall in a 12-round decision. As explosive and as aggressive Cruz is, she gets really, really sloppy. But she is the dog. But technically, the sheer basics and technically wise, Green is much better, I do believe. But Green doesn't hold a lot of power. But best believe that Cruz is going to push her to her utter limits tonight when they fight in the co-main event, which should be the main event. And I'm more excited to see that female fight than I am Jake Paul in August. But of course, I'll watch the fight. Why not? You know what I mean? I'll be home. I may or may not do a live. I don't think people will be interested in that live, but I might do one anyway just to converse with, a handful of you guys out there. But at the least, I'll do a post-fight reaction. I'll say Jake Paul by decision, but he better be careful. And I say Shadasia Green by decision, a close decision, because, as sloppy as Cruz gets, she's a dog, like I said, man. And she don't back down. But I think she might regret talking a lot of crap to Green and disrespecting her in the fashion that she has been disrespecting her. But I think it's all to sell the fight because she was saying a lot of heated stuff against Marshall, and immediately after the fight she embraced Marshall, kissed her, and congratulated her. It's just to build up to the fight. I don't think she's really like that, but still, you better watch what you say. But we'll see, man. We'll check it out. What do you think about it? Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all. Fear none, God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing, I'm out here. Bye, y'all.